Let's take another trip back in time to the 1950s with a comfort food classic, Salisbury Steak. It's juicy, beefy, smothered in rich gravy, and super easy to make. If you loved old school TV dinners, this homemade version is even better. So stick around while I show you how to make it. The first ingredient that you're going to need is 1/4 cup dried breadcrumbs or 1/4 cup crushed saltine crackers. You're also going to need 1 egg. You're also going to need 1/4 cup milk. I'm using 2%. Of course, you're going to need ground beef for this dish. You're going to need 1 pound of ground beef. They didn't have any 1-pound packages, so I had to get 1 1/4. That was the smallest that they had. I'm also using ground sirloin, but I guess you can use ground chuck or ground round or leaner ground beef if you prefer. You're going to need about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Of course, you can add however much you wish. And about a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Now I'm adding 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. And we're going to mix our ingredients together. We're going to combine them really well. And don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Use your hands to combine your meat and breadcrumbs and other ingredients really well. The next step is to shape your meat into oval-shaped patties. And if you're using only a pound of ground beef, you're going to have about 4. I used 1 1/4 pounds, so I ended up making 5 patties. Okay, I'm going to cook my patties using my electric skillet. I've already preheated the electric skillet and added vegetable oil. Now all I have to do is cook the patties on both sides for about 5 minutes. Once your patties are done, remove those from the electric skillet or whatever kind of pan you're using and let those rest on a paper towel for a few minutes. Now it's time to make our gravy. You're going to need 1 to 2 tablespoons of butter. I think I used about 2, and 2 tablespoons of flour, and you're going to combine the flour with the melted butter. Now I'm adding 1 1/2 cups of beef broth and 1 tablespoon of ketchup, which is optional. You can omit it if you want to, but I think it will enhance the flavor. Stir your gravy until it's smooth and allow it to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. Now I'm returning the patties back to the skillet. I'm going to spoon some gravy over each of the patties, cover the pan, and simmer on low for about 15 to 20 minutes until cooked through and flavorful. My Salisbury steak is finally ready, and doesn't that look scrumptious? It really is. If you haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. It's so easy to prepare and so filling. And you can serve it with rice, mashed potatoes, or noodles, whatever you prefer. And I'm serving mine with canned vegetables on the side. I'm eating with green beans, which was pretty common back in the mid-20th century, and I guess it still is today. Okay guys, that's it for this video. If you made it through the entire thing, I do appreciate you sticking around and watching the whole video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And please do consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already done so. And while you're here, please do check out my link in the bio. Please visit my Amazon page where I make a lot of great recommendations for everything from things for the home, things for the kitchen, beauty, fashion, fragrance, you name it. Thank you for watching.